There we go. There we go. Forgot what I was doing for a second. So, good morning. Good morning. I am Sekou. This is I don't even know what show this is. This is like show I don't even know. I don't even know. I've been doing this show for years, and I just started doing it on Instagram recently. And so those of you who are watching on Instagram might be tuning into it recently. But yeah, I've been doing the show for years. I've been doing the show for years. And it has evolved into a number of different things. So, welcome to the Be Your Own Hero show. Hero is an acronym, it means helping everyone reaps optimism, and high emotion radiates overflow. High emotion radiates overflow. That one is really gelling with me recently. All right, so that's the show, and I'm your host. I'm your what's that word? I'm your I'm an author. I am an author, but think of look at something else. Um, a motivational speaker. Motivational speaker. I am your motivational speaker. So welcome to the show, and let's get into it. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of show and tell this week. Wait a minute, is today Monday? Oh man, today's Monday. Today's Monday. I usually do a pre-recorded show today. I completely forgot. I completely forgot. So let's just rock with me. You're just gonna rock with me today, because usually I would have a tape version of this show today, but hey, you got me live today. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to show. Sorry for the people on Instagram that can't see this, but I'm going to show my run reports from this weekend. Run reports are what I do when I've completed my run, right? I've gone for my run. Now we're up to what, 2,212 days? Yeah. So that helps a lot. But here, let me play this this run report, and people on Instagram just listen. Just listen closely. All right, here we go. Oh, what happened? Oh, all right, here we go. Let's get that. That's right here. Okay, that's it. Video 50 is right. Okay, I've done it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I did it. I fell asleep on my way out. Like after I put on my clothes for running, I made the mistake of sitting down. I fell asleep, but I got out here. And I completed a mile. I wanted to do more than that today, but 1 mile is what I got today. So, Ashe. I still did 1 mile a day on the first day of this year. So now, which is 200 and some odd days, I'm still doing. And I'm still at it. For those of you that don't know, my name is Sekou Wrights. I've been doing this. It's the first day of the year, despite the fact that I had a stroke. Despite the fact I had a stroke almost just over a year ago. A year ago, I had a stroke in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm fighting it every day that I go. Every day that I fight, I'm learning and growing and doing. So here we are. And that's all I got to say today about my book, Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. It's a really good book. All right. I'll see you later. Okay, so that's that. And now we'll go to this one. Good. All right. Here is Sunday. What's up, people? Black men run. Black men run. I'm out here proving the fact that black men do run. Black men do run. Today was much easier than yesterday. Much easier than yesterday. I'm thinking about how yesterday was the day that I would have quit in the past. I've been like, oh, forget it. But I didn't, though. I stuck it out yesterday. And now today I feel so much better. So much better. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes it's all you need just to get through that one day. But one day you run slow, you run on eggshells, you run as small as you can keep it, but you keep keep progressing forward, right? And the next day, here we are. Here we are. So I hope that helps somebody. Hope that somebody, because it helped me. It helped me. And here we are. Here we are. All right. I just did a little over a mile. Still over just a little over a mile, but still I'm pushing ever since the first day of this year. And I've been running ever since the first day of this year. My name is Sacred Rights, and I've been pushing for my stroke, pushing past my stroke, because I had a stroke July. A year almost to the month, but a year almost to the month of me fighting a stroke. And it's been a long travel day, long travel day. But I'm fighting. I'm fighting every word, every sentence, every conjugation. I'm fighting. So let's go, folks. Let's go. I'll see you later. Buy my book. Buy my book. Hack your pain now. Hack your pain now. Later. Okay, so that's the story, right? Close this, and let me stop sharing. I'm gonna stop sharing now. Okay, so that took longer than I expected, and I also caught some things I didn't expect to catch. Like I caught lots of typos, errors in judgment, um, sentence things I was saying that were wrong in what I was saying, and so that's just testament to the aphasia, and aphasia is the way that your language is affected by something big like a stroke. And so I didn't even realize that I made those errors, but watching them now, I see them. And this reminds me of how far I still have to go. Anyway, I showed you this because I wanted to point something out to you. What I wanted to point out to you was that I didn't say anything about the marathon. Now, those of you that have been watching the show, you know, on Friday, I was so excited. I was so excited about the marathon. I just couldn't stop talking about it here on the show. And I was so excited about it. And then it was so interesting to me that the very next day of me doing a run report, I didn't want to mention it. I didn't want to mention the marathon. I was like, what is going on? And on Sunday, same thing. I didn't want to mention it. And today, I mentioned it very slightly today. I mentioned it. And I really had to wrestle with myself to figure out what was happening. And you know what was happening? Fear. Fear. That's what was happening. Fear. So what's been happening is that this whole weekend I stayed very, very closed in, close quarters, and just barely spoke on the phone. And I kept myself kind of closed. And I'm realizing that all that is because of my fear of the marathon. And the marathon, and not only the marathon, but me ascribing to try for 2 Guinness World Records. 2 Guinness World Records. 2 Guinness World Records. So that's a big deal. And I've been a little nervous about it. I've been more than a little nervous about it. But I just was watching something today, right before I was getting ready for the show. And it was a motivational speech. And motivation, you have to catch it. You have to catch it right. You have to catch it, but you have to use it. You can't just listen to it as entertainment. You got to catch it and then use it. And so I listened to it, and then I decided, okay, I'm going to do something with this. So anyway, what happened was I was watching this entertainment, and it said, well, I can't remember exactly what it said, but basically, Lisa Nichols said, in order to get something you've never gotten, you've got to do something you've never done. In order to get something you've never gotten, you need to do something that you've never done. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And that hit me because what I am trying to do is something far beyond this scope of my existence, far beyond my realm of existence. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Now, I realize that I'm saying the same thing today that I'm saying on Friday, but my tone is different. My tone is different. My emphasis is less stringent, just because I am dealing with the fear and just the fear, and knowing that I have that fear and knowing that I'm going to step into it anyway makes me feel like, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and see what we can do, Sekou. Let's see what we can do. And so I'm going to announce the fundraisers very soon coming up, because what I've noticed is second notion is that, as I've said, I want to win 2 different Guinness World Book of World Records. They've started to shift in my mind. Different things are coming to my awareness that are making the Guinness Book of World Records, I think, slightly easier to get. So I'm going to give that a day or so to see how that develops. But I am going to announce my two Guinness World Records this week. All right. So that's a given. That's a given. Ashe. That's a tall ask, but it's a big deal, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say first of all. All right, now let me just see who's up in the chat. I can see good morning, manifested. And hey, oh, there it goes. Okay. And B King is also saying that's what's important that you got out there. And Nan is saying happy Monday, everyone. And Nan is saying big news. Looking forward to hearing it. So Nan, let me just be clear, because I wanted it to be clear. I am going to attempt 2 Guinness Book of World Records. 2 Guinness Book of World Records. Now, one, because I've already done it. I've already tried it last year for the last year's marathon, and I didn't quite get it. I got close, but I didn't quite get it. So I'm going again for that one. I'm going again for that one. Ashe. I'm bringing it down. I'm going to get that one. And also, There's a whole new Guinness Book of World Records. A whole new Guinness Book of World Records. So that I'm a little nervous about. I'm a little nervous about. And having done it and not been successful makes me feel strong in it. Like I tried it and I didn't make it, but I did pretty well. I did enough that I can try it again, right? So that's a big news. And then the other big news is that the new Guinness Book of World Records that I'm going to try. And if I got the sequencing right in my mind, the Guinness Book of World Records, the second one is going to come before the first one. I got messed up. The second one is going to come before the first one. Okay, look. Let me explain. My goal, I think, is to have a Guinness World Records before I have my Guinness World Records in the marathon. That means before the weekend of November 5th, right? Like I'm so nervous and excited about it, but more nervous. But I'm going to push through. And I'm just going to push through. So anyway, what I'm saying is I'm going to announce my Guinness World Records run that's going to precede the Guinness World Records coming in November. Yikes. Hey, Wasita, check me out on Instagram. Hey, Rev Mel, check me out on Instagram. Okay, so anyway, thank you. Thank you, Nan. Why is it not going as quickly? Thank you for saying I did extremely well. Yes, you did extremely well too. It's fun meeting you out there. Okay, so that's what I want to say. I don't believe that I just forgot that I usually do this space pre-recorded, and I decided to do it. I don't even know why I decided to do it live today, but here we are. All right, so I think in light of that, I'm going to make it a short show. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a short show, and just talk a little bit about money. Okay, so let's do the freelance, the manifestation. Here we go. Repeat it with me. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Say that one more time. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe. So I want to use this opportunity to get back to something I talked about weeks ago. I was talking about the cash that the city said owed me, and that cash came from Amazon or Google, well, one of those two. But anyway, I got a check for $28 from, let's say it's Amazon, right? $28, and I put that money right into the bank, right? And I was amazed by how grateful I was for that $28. And then I found these in my apartment. These are full checks just sitting here that have not been cashed. It's incredible to me. One was for 13 cents, and one was for $38, $39. I know what my mind was doing. My mind was doing, oh, that's not enough money. So I'm not going to do anything with them. But now that I've been through a stroke, now that I've had my my priorities reorganized, I see that this is important. This is important. This is important. So I'm going to reach out to these people and see if they'd be willing to rewrite the check. And let's see. Because I know there's going to be more of these that I find in here in this apartment as I pack my things up. There's going to be more dollars in here, right? And so that's number one. I'm gonna write these people and find out if I can get the money. Second of all, I want to talk about what I was doing with the money, right? What I did was I put the money in the bank, as I mentioned, but I put the whole amount in. Some of you asked me how much I was going to invest. All of it. Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about business accounts. I have a business account, right? I set up years ago, and I just found out about it because of my memory. But I found out about it, and it's being charged $16 per month. It's a deduction, $16 per month, right? Now, that's interesting because it makes me kind of cringe. It makes me want to take it away, to close the account. But no, I'm not going to do that this time because I see so much information about how a business account can do you good. Now, I don't know in what way, right? I don't know in what way it can do you good, but what I can tell you though is that by delving into the stock market, just by tiptoeing into the stock market, I've learned so much, and hopefully you have learned from me. I saw on a couple weeks ago, you guys showed me that you've been investing based on my input, and so that's great for me to know, right? So we know now. Those of us who have never invested before in life, we're in the stock market. What? We're in the stock market, yo. We're in the stock market. And that's because I've applied my mind to it. And so what I'm going to do now is apply my same intellect towards the business accounts, because there's something to it. Like there are different things about the stock market that are designed to keep you away from the stock market. But we've learned some of those now. We've learned some of them that we can avoid them, right? Same thing with business accounts. So this first one is $16 per month, right? So I put the $29 directly into the account. Now that gives me a month and a half to figure out what's going on with these business accounts. What is going on with these business accounts? Like, why are they so special? Why are they so advantageous to us? All right. And so yeah. We in the stock market, Fee. We in the stock market now. Let's go. And I can't imagine enough how many of you held your phones up with data showing me that you've invested, and I feel so excited about that. And you are following me, and I feel that much more responsible for getting you the right information, so that we can invest in the stock market and invest in the business account. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting the side money away. I'm putting it away into the business account, and so I can figure it out because like those of you who have never invested in the stock market before, now you see, and I see how it works. There's a hole there, right? There's a hole there that kind of keeps us away from going big on the big things, right? But there's the same hole surrounding the big business bank account. There's a hole here, there too. So I'm trying to figure out what the hole is, right? I don't know what King's talking about, but she's talking about money, side money. Where can I get some side money, sir? I don't know where you can get some side money, but for me, I was so careless, to just throw these checks to the side without checking them, without depositing them, without taking a Bank of America check for 13 cents and deposit it, because I was thinking, that's not enough money. Wrong. Right? This is good money. This is good money. All right. Okay. So I hope that did something for you guys, because I want you to understand that I've said it before, but I'm going to say it one more time. That where I've gotten to in terms of stocks has to be the same place I'm willing to get to for around business checking, because there are too many people talking about how beneficial it is. And so if I can figure it out for stock, then I can figure it out for business savings, a business account, right? So just work with me. If you got some ideas, drop them in the chat. Let me know what they are. But I am going to invest my money, that little bit of money, that $28 in these that I'm going to put up and ask them for them to resend the money, and put that money, a small amounts of money, in the business bank account, because there is something to be said for it. There's something to be said for it. All right. Okay. So that's what I did. I said I was going to do a short show, but I guess I didn't. I guess I did a full show. All right. So please remember that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. And buy my book. Let me put that up. Buy my book from right here. Just go to sacredwords.com and buy my book. And I have a photo for that too. Yeah, here we go. Oh, is it going to show? There we go. Hack Your Pain Now. Those of you on Instagram, Hack Your Pain Now. It's available on everywhere. It's available on Amazon, right? So Hack Your Pain Now. Buy the book. I won't even get into talking about the book. The book is big and it's important. So buy the book. All right. And I think that's it. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe I'll take tomorrow off since I did today. I don't even know. But thank you for being here. Thank you for riding with me. All right. I'll see you later.